Okay, so this is the Teyler Museum. You don't get to see this every day, I'll tell you. This is not on the main museum list, but this place is special, from what I've heard. And now I can see. That's real marble columns, by the way. Nothing fake about this. And it's a real dome. Natural light. It was built before electricity, so it lets light in. Okay. Now, this is one of the first fossil exhibits ever done. I believe it was actually started before Darwin's theory of relativity was out. And one of the main attractions of this place. Can't imagine what they thought about this in the 1600s or 1700s.
Ik denk het, ja.
No, what you see is no electricity in here, just windows. Now this is kind of cool. In the 20s, the museum's director was particularly interested in human evolution, and he made casts of all the brain cases that he can get a hold of, and the jaws and so on. And so they had them all collected here. But the reason why I'm filming this is because this is very cool, because look at this compared to what we have at the Museum of Natural History with our humanoid evolution section, which is, you know, a multimedia conglomeration with sounds and so on. And here, it's much more scientific in some regards, and just calmly, everything nicely laid out in these showcases. And you can get really close to these, you know, you can really see them, which is cool. I mean, that looks like a human jawbone right there. There's no doubt about it. I wish I had this teeth. Okay.
Letter S. Een hoofdletter. Hoor je dat? Goed zo. Goed. Kijk, en dan gaan we het blaadje even openen. Ja. Ja.
Oké, en hier bekijken, want dan kunnen we...
Ja, kunnen we daar vlakbij zie je stukjes baardsteen. Volgens mij is dat dit. Oh ja, hier zie je dat. Baardsteen of kopal met insluit.
Als je loopt van mij, zou niet meer vinden. Ja, dat weet ik dus iets. Kijk,
Het is dood en het is onweer.
kijk eens naar deze. Het is helemaal plat. Reptiel.
Ja, daar is het een soort blaadje.
Tel de grote poot in het middelste steen.
Nou, kijk.
Oké, kijk eens, we gaan naar spurt op.
De middelste steen.
Van welk dier zit erbij? Oh, die heb ik daar gezien. Kom.
Ik weet het.
Ja, weet je het? Maar
De middelste steen is, even kijken.
Ik denk dat het dier een beetje boom terug op hart van het dier. En daardoor zitten ze altijd vast met de rug. Het wordt hard en het wordt baardsteen. En dan wordt deze
Moet even kijken, dan kan er ook bij.
welk dier
Tel de poot van de middelste steen.
links in het hart zit? Links. Kijk dan even op deze kant. Ik zie hier een beest. Zie je dat? Of zo, oh ja, niet hier in ieder geval. Maar kijk.
This is the star of this museum. Well, I don't know if this is the original because there's nothing but a quarter-inch of glass between this and the public. This is the Archaeopteryx that is becoming world famous. And you can get really close, which is pretty typical of a Dutch museum to be like that. It's fabulous. Although, without looking too close, I really don't know if this is the original or not, but it's worth taking the video first. All right. So I get the feeling this is the real one that they have. You can see this one's out of arm's reach, for one thing. And this one I've never seen. This doesn't. The other one looks like the Berlin model. This looks different. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're both models. I don't see any. Oh, look at this. Here's another one. And there's my coin. Huh. That's cute. Or maybe that's their Archaeopteryx right there. Okay, this one's got a little number, so we'll listen to it and we'll find out what the story is. These are some specimens of pterosaurs that you can get really close to here. Good luck doing this at the Museum of Natural History. Or anywhere else I know of, actually. Of course, we get to these. Look at those wings. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Look at this one. This is a very small example. Very cool. And here's another one. Look at this one. Look around here. This is mostly ancient scientific equipment, much of which is quite funny, actually. You wouldn't know what any of this stuff is unless you actually listen to the recording. This here is a big, giant spark plug to make sparks. And this is an organ based on 31 notes in an octave. Don't ask me how they did that, but that's what they came up with. Good luck playing that. And then there's a whole bunch of other stuff here. I got no idea what you're looking at. Zero. This looks like this came out of MoMA. Or maybe a Picasso. Well, here is something that looks like familiar. You know, it looks like a phonograph. That's cool. And here is an ancient telephone. I know what that is. I'm the last person in the world to use one. Okay. But the rest of this stuff is a good guess. Okay. Okay. We're walking straight towards the back, up a staircase, and here is a absolutely beautiful use of natural light. This all reminds me of the museum in London. What was it called? The Dulwich. And I'll just walk through here because I don't feel like looking at this too closely. More instrumentation. Oh, look at that. Maybe we'll go in there in a second. library is upstairs, no entrance. The billiard room. Okay. Ah, I found the coin room. That's what this is. So it's, you got the instrumentation over here. And then you make a right, and all of a sudden, woo, we have coins. And now I really wish I had my camera. Actually, these are metals, it looks like, but I'm sure there's coins here also. Now it makes me really sick to my stomach to have lost my camera. See, they got these little things here. They actually are still open. I'll probably get thrown out of the museum for doing this. Look at that. See, this is how crazy collectors are. Look at this. This one's empty. Okay. Catalogers. That's what we are. Catalogers, catalogers, and catalogers. Now, I really wanted to be in here with my macro lens. I'm so annoyed at losing it. Now, look at these. Just getting a quick look at these. No electric light in here. This is all in the natural light, by the way. That's what you see reflecting in here is the overhead skylights. On a cloudy day, no less. I see sunshine on a cloudy day. These are Golders and so on from the 1800s. There's some more metals. It's kind of hard to see without the reflection here because of the skylight, but we'll try. Nice coin. Some gold pieces. Look at that. See, that's collectors being crazy. Going all the way back to whenever this was done. Categorizing every single entry. You won't get a chance to do that at every museum, sure not. Yeah, 1673, that's interesting. If I can get a picture of this without the skylight. This looks like some Spanish reels, actually. All right, I'm gonna take this off video and do some pictures here. So just to show you, they have really a complete set of coins here from Dutch history. This one is one of mine. I was gonna say mine's nicer, but actually, if you look closely at it, which you can't tell with this camera, that this is really well struck with fine details. I'd like to see it flipped over and see what the ship looks like. says what's on the other side. They say here that it was struck maybe in 1707 and dated 1716. Why, I don't know. I'm sure. Some more of, I don't know if this is exactly my coin. It's number 12 in the showcase. According to this, I don't know. Just skipped over 12 in the descriptions. Is this Stivend Schlipschelling 1673 number 9, 1674 Bengelt 1676 BP, whatever that is, and so on. I love the ship, of course. Oh, because you got a whole set of them here. I'm so stupid I didn't see them all. Oh, I didn't see them all because they're being blocked by the white. All right. The Teyler Museum. If you've ever been to the Wallace collection, it's a little bit like this. It's a big room, except the Wallace collection doesn't have this skylight. And they have hundreds of paintings. In this case, these are doubled up. In the Wallace collection, they're tripled up in some places. And these are not the Dutch masters. These are mostly 18th century paintings, which means they have a little bit of interest to me than they would, because these themes have been done already for 150 years before they even got to this age, although they got nice paint because paint technology keeps getting better. But what's interesting about this is watching this happen. I decided, okay, I'm going to go over and get something to eat. So I walk over here, and I see the cafe, and then I look over to my left hand, and whoa, there's a whole nother room that's simply fabulous. And what's great about this room is this is not double-deckered up with paintings. And you can get really close to these paintings. And I saw one kid almost touch one over here. Masterpieces, maybe not, but you get so close to them, you can really appreciate what you have. And look how huge this is. And if this was the Wallace collection, they would have it all the way up to the roof. But it's not. So this is a cool room, and it makes it worthwhile to come to the whole museum just for this. All right, au revoir. I don't know what it is about these museums, but they have the wonderful places to eat with lousy food, usually.